was your favorite moment in the house?
My favorite moment in the house is just walking into the house. I believe it was just crazy to see the whole house for the first time, meeting all these great people. Yeah, I think that I will never forget that for sure.
Yeah. Do you regret using the not winning the PO competition?
Not at all. I just feel like at that moment, because we always worked for each other as a team. Like we were one of we were such a strong alliance together. So at that moment, all that I thinking was I want to help my alliance, and I totally never thought of helping myself. And I do not regret it because Kelsey got second place and she's part of my alliance, so I'm happy that she did that. But I think I'm just gonna stick to what I did, and I love it and own it.
And how is this experience going to change your life leaving the show in the future?
I feel like it's gonna change in so many different ways because now I got to create fix myself, work with so many different personalities. I never thought I could hang out with Joe or something. I love him. The first time I saw him, I was you're so cute, But and now it's just for me, it's it's gonna help me in my future to meet new people and open my mind to all the different type of styles and personalities that other people have.
Okay, Joel, what was your favorite moment coming into the house?
My favorite moment in the house was the one that always stands out for me is the time when I won HOH with Mitch on day 21. I had so much pressure on me before that eviction because I was the swing vote like I was a lot of times in the game, but from that moment of having so much pressure on me to winning that head of household competition, getting the letter from home from my mom and seeing the pictures and everything like that, that's one that I'll always remember for sure.
And do you regret not communicating with Cass and Tim more before the POV competition?
We had actually talked at the very beginning of that day on what our plan was in the event that it was going to be a competition like that, where if it was going to come down to myself and Tim or myself and Cass or the three of us, that they were going to throw the competition to me at that point. We just didn't talk enough in between every single round, and that was kind of our downfall, is that Tim didn't just literally grab me and say, okay, here's the thing, Joel, I'm doing so well in this comp, so I'm gonna help give you some. I made a mistake in that I thought that everybody was gonna be with me, because everybody legitimately thought that they had me 100%, and I thought that Phil was gonna give it to me, I thought Kelsey was gonna give it to me, I thought Tim and Cass were gonna give it to me too. So my fault in the game was not just going with Tim, seeing how well Tim was doing, being Tim, help me out, I'll beat Phil in this, and then we'll be good.
Yeah. So, the night before you left, you were up to no good. You took Kelsey's smokes and you brought them into the bathroom. Some of the fans are curious as to why you brought them into the bathroom stall with you.
Okay, at that point, I knew that my time in the house was coming to an end really, really quickly, and I was trying to potentially throw one last Hail Mary, and maybe I was gonna see if I could maybe plant it into Cass's bag and maybe have Kelsey get all paranoid about that, and then I felt at that point, just because I was so outed that I was in with everybody, made final twos with everybody that was left, that there was no way in hell Kelsey was going to believe that, so I just went back and put it back into the kitchen, and I was just I didn't have any other option at that point. That just would have screwed me over even more. They just been yeah, okay, now for sure.
So when you told Cass you wanted to self-evict, was that strategic or was that real emotion?
That was real emotion. I honestly, Cass was my #1 person in this game. Cass is the one who always came to me and filled me in on what was going on around the house when she was talking to people, and I would do the same thing with her. So that was 100% just me feeling so crappy because I felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders in that power veto competition. That was the only way the three of us were going to stay intact, was for me to win that veto, and I felt so responsible when I didn't win it, and when I felt like I could work all angles of the house and still win that power veto. I could see from Tim's angle and from Cass's angle that they were suspicious of me because I was talking so much with Kelsey and with the brothers at that point, that they were suspicious of me, and I just felt really responsible that I didn't win it, and I know this game meant just as much to me as it did to Cass, and yeah, that's why in a moment of weakness I was talking about that, yeah.
Raul, what do you think you could have done differently in your game to push you further?
I think I could have maybe detached myself from you know, the showmans in the house. If I would have played my card before, like I said, like on my bio, I think I even said that it's like I want to work with the Alliance and then like with the showmans and then break myself from that. But I didn't because I created such an amazing friendship with them. And yes, we always talk about friendship, blah blah blah. But I wish I could have done that before. I think that would have taken me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was nice meeting you.